Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamie, and if you did not know, I have every other Friday off of work, and this is my Friday off of work. It is supposed to be a very dreary, rainy kind of weekend. Sorry for the shadows in the background, they're weird. But it's supposed to be a very dreary kind of weekend, so perfect for staying in and knitting. Unfortunately, I do have some plans, so this week I'm going to just take you around my weekend with me. So let me show you what knitting we're working on. So I'm still working on my Moon Moth sweater. I have finished the body, so I'm working on the sleeves. So this is the first sleeve. I'm already on the color work. It's been like 2 or 3 days of like part-time knitting because I've been in an in-person meeting all week at work. So not really time for knitting beyond our 25-minute lunch, which normally I get an hour lunch, so it's a lot shorter. So my goal is to finish the Moon Moth both sleeves this weekend so that I can sew together the sweater and start blocking it because I want to give it to my friend on Thursday. So that is our knitting goal. You can kind of tell that it's just like cloudy out there. So it is supposed to rain all weekend. It's supposed to be just dreary. So we're going to do a lot of knitting, hopefully, around everything else that I have to do. So for today's agenda, I have to go to the dentist, I have to go to the gym, and I need to go help my grandma look for her hearing aids. So I have about an hour until my dentist appointment, so I'm going to put in another like half hour of knitting and then get ready for the dentist and go straight from there to the gym to my grandma's, and then after that we'll have the whole evening to knit. So I'm just going to get back to work and we'll see what kind of progress I can make on this sweater this weekend.
Better with my new phone. 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57. That's almost enough to get my tags for August. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I spend that a little bit more. And then Beauty is going to get $15 as well.
So I'm calling it for the night. I have made some pretty good progress. I did have my dentist appointment. Everything was good. Got my fluoride treatment. Then I went to my grandma's house. Didn't find any hearing aids or any jewelry or anything, so that is unfortunate. Went to the gym, had a good workout. And then since then, I've just been at home working on my knitting. I did take a nap for like 45 minutes because it's my Friday off and I deserve a nap. But I finished the first sleeve. So I believe that I was around here whenever I did the check-in this morning. And I finished the moon and the Moon Moth. Or I guess this is the planet. This is Earth. So it is a bottom-up raglan. So the sleeve is like a normal sleeve, but then you do the raglan increases or decreases on the sleeve itself instead of on the body and then doing the sleeves separate. Which is the first time I've ever done that. First time making a bottom-up garment, first time doing color work. So a lot of firsts. Sorry, my cat is in a box playing. So a lot of firsts for me, but I think it's going really, really well. And then I just started the second sleeve. Like just started the second sleeve. I am 5 rows in. So I'm doing 15 rows for the cuff because I'm using, these are 4mm needles versus 3.25 that's recommended because I'm off gauge. And yeah, so I'm gonna call, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna call it for the night. My plan for tomorrow is to get my nails done, get a facial, get my brows or my lashes done. So I have a couple appointments tomorrow, but it's only going to take like 3 or 4 hours, so I do have most of the day. I'll go to the gym in the morning, and then after that I will work on the sleeve until my appointment time, and then I will spend the rest of the night working. So I think my plan for tomorrow is to try to get through the increases, so that would get me from down here to here, and then do the rest of that on Sunday. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, that's the goal. We'll see what actually happens. And yeah, I will come back tomorrow with another check-in. We'll see how it goes.
I didn't need the plate.
my short-term sinking funds because we spend out of this all the time. I don't really track how much is in each envelope unless I need something and I'm planning ahead, but that's why we don't do that in this binder. There's 150, 170, 190, 95, 200.
It's Sunday morning. I forgot to record my update last night, so I'm doing it now. So I went to the gym, had a good workout, got my nails done, got a facial. I think you can tell my redness is not as bad. And then I got my lashes done, which you can absolutely tell that my lashes, it looks like I'm wearing mascara because the tips of my lashes are blonde. So now that they're dyed black, they're very obvious. And then I got a lift as well. So overall, really good day. It was nice and relaxing. My first facial ever, didn't know what to expect. I really liked it, so I'm gonna have to do it again. And then I spent the morning knitting, and then when I was waiting between appointments, I did not really do much when I got home last night because I was so relaxed. I didn't feel like working, so I didn't. But yesterday morning I started here, so I was 5 rows into the sleeve, and I got here, so I'm 6 increases in, which is not what I wanted. I wanted to do all 10 increases, but you know, life happens. So I'm not sure that I will be able to finish this sleeve today and be able to do a wet block, but I was looking into it, and this is acrylic yarn. So steam block is actually better. A steam block will also dry faster because the fibers won't be like soaked through. So hopefully I can finish this Monday and steam block it and have it ready to go to be folded up by Wednesday night. But in order to do that, I need to actually get to work. So it is currently 6:13 a.m. So I have about 12 hours to work on this today. We'll see. We'll see how far I get. But yeah, I found a documentary about kittens, so I'm gonna watch that and put in some work, and I will record a couple clips of me throughout the day. If anything exciting happens, I'll record an update. If not, I'll see you at the end of the night with my final update on my cozy weekend of knitting and stuff. So I will see you then.
Current and Hot Blue, I don't really see those a lot. They're completely sold out of the supersize ones and of the cones.
Now, whoa, Becky sent 5 gifted memberships in the chat. Say thank you to Becky Weaver. Thank you.
Okay, so I dilly-dallied this morning. It is now 9:06, 9:07, and I have just finished the increases for the sleeve. So here's where I was, and I finished all the increases. We have all 10 of them done. So I have 9 rows of just straight stockinette, no increases, decreases, color changes, and then I'll start the pattern. So I think what I'm going to do is move my cat out of the way. I think I'm going to throw a load of laundry in the wash and do some video editing because it is Sunday and I need to post a video tomorrow. So I think I will do that, and while I am working on the editing, while things are like loading, I will keep working on the straight stockinette part. So I'll do that, and I'll be back later today with another update. Sounds good. See you then.
Supposed to be, but over here on the other side of a fence that is supposed to separate the public from the tigers. What is significant about that is this. At the same time, they also found a footprint.
So I got a good amount of work done today, not only on the sleeve, but also just like in general. Did some laundry, did some dishes, did some meal prep, did some just tidying around the house. So I feel real good about that. And yeah, so let's just check in, see where I got on the sleeve. A bird just flew into my window. That was unexpected. But anyway, so let's check in on the sleeve, see how far I got, see how much left I have to do. So last check-in before I started like editing and like cleaning, I was here, so right past the increases, and I am pretty far into the color work. So you can see the moon. Oh, maybe you can see the moon. The moon is appearing right here. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm already on the decrease section for the raglan. So you bind off a couple stitches and then you start decreasing, and so you purl back and forth. And that's where I'm gonna have to call it for the night. It is 7 o'clock, so it is my bedtime routine start time. But I am really hopeful that I'll finish this tomorrow. Here's where my, I can't even see it, third skein of black is, and my second skein of green. So I only have a couple more rows to do with the black, and then it'll just all be green the rest of the way up. So I am in very good shape with both of these. I'll have 3 skeins left of the black. So I don't know, beanies, hats, another sweater, I'll figure something out. It's black yarn. You can use that for anything. But yeah, that is going to be it for this video this week. If you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. We'll be back next week to finish this sweater, give it to my friend, and work on some other stuff. So I will see you then.